Good afternoon, everyone. This is Quill at Curious Curio Conjurations in Medford, Wisconsin. Today we're going to be doing an oracle card reading lesson, and it is a really fun one from a really cool oracle deck that I rescued. I went to an adorable little shop in Stevens Point called Kindred Spirits. It's a little metaphysical, eclectic bookstore. Great person who owns it. Her name is Laura. And I got the Phoenix cards. These are the Phoenix cards by Susan Sheppard. One thing, these are a bit older, so one thing that really stands out about these oracle cards, or if you do tarot cards, then you might know this, is that it comes with a gigantic full-size book. Look at this. This book is thick. It's full, packed full of information about the images on the cards, their history, all of that kind of thing. And that's what makes this deck super cool. The cardstock, I'm big on thick, chunky cardstock. It's okay. It could be thicker, it could be better. It's a little, these are kind of a little harder to handle when you shuffle them, but if you get the technique down, they're great. So, and the imagery, I mean, the artwork on here is just top-notch, beautiful. Today's card is the Spirit of Self-Sacrifice. Now, that is a really, really interesting one. If you do have this deck, it's on page 126, the explanation. But the Spirit of Self-Sacrifice, this is a depiction of artwork that was during the early Christian era in Rome, when Rome was transitioning from Roman paganism into what we know as Christianity today. And so there was a bit of a time period of equilibrium where you still had pagan iconography with Christian artwork. So there was this evolution. You think pagan and Christian, you don't think of those two things really coming together. But in the early days, the culture was a lot different, at least what we know from history. In this card, we've got the fish. I kind of saw this as a dolphin, but the book says it's a fish, so we'll go with fish. And the trident, okay? And they are aligned together. They're in the water. There's also this kind of like this earthy color around it. So this balance of water and earth, okay? And that's why this is important. When we're talking about water, we're talking about especially like fish, we think Pisces. The zodiac sign of Pisces is generally the dreamer. Someone who, I'm married to a Pisces, so I know this well. They are daydreamers. They sometimes can be window shoppers, but they are very much stuck in the realm of thought, okay? Which is a great place. We balance that though with the trident. When we think a trident, the original use of a trident would have been, sometimes it was a weapon, but actually it was for fishermen to poach fish. You see there, it's kind of hooked at the end, so it would grab the fish, pull it out onto the land so people could eat. So this is very much a symbol of manifestation. So you have this idea of dreams followed by action, the spear being thrown, the manifestation. And the point of this oracle reading was how to ask the universe for a raise. I have a video about that on my channel. It's called How to Ask the Universe for a Raise, and I give some examples on how to do that. But this right here is literally saying, okay, so if you have this really, really great thought in your mind, you have this idea of owning your own home, owning a business, maybe you want to become a teacher, maybe you want to start your own spiritual channel, do it. Maybe you have all these really great dreams in your head, but are you balancing them with action? Now, what does that mean? We're talking about the spirit of self-sacrifice. When you think sacrifice, what images kind of come up? It could be like a Hollywood version of the human sacrifice. I mean, that's the Hollywood depiction and the reality are two totally different things. However, we are looking at what can we sacrifice in our lives physically. So for some people, this might mean you quit smoking. Maybe you want to start a business and you quit smoking. So you can be healthier. I mean, it's going to help you. It's going to be great. You're going to save money because you're not buying cigarettes. And you can take that money, that energy, and you can put it towards that job. Does that mean, is that an overnight thing? No, not at all. There are no at least in my experience, I've been doing this for 24 years, the witchcraft and the manifesting. there's no quick overnight, success story. You might hear those on ads and everything, but a lot of times when you really pick through that, that's very few and far between. A lot of times sacrifice is a process by which we grow and evolve by the things that people think giving up, but it's not really giving up. We're trading, we're redirecting energy towards something that is going to be beneficial to us. I mean, we can take the trident and we can stab it into the water as many times as we want. If we're not aiming for fish, we're coming up empty. If we're practicing our craft, we're taking that trident and we're, thrusting it into the water in the way that, maybe we listened to an elder in the village and they said, hey, young one, maybe it's better if you hold it this way. And we sacrifice a bit of our ego to listen to the elder and say, okay, let's try that. Maybe there's scrolls. We read a book. We live in a world where YouTube, you can go on and find out how to do just about anything. We take the time to educate ourselves. And the result of that is that balance between the thing that you're thinking about, the thing that you desire, and actually getting it. And so that's how this oracle card tied into today's divination of the day, how to ask the universe for a raise. So just some points to consider. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe this channel. I want to grow our community so we can continue to learn together, because I love doing tarot card readings and I will be doing tarot card readings. However, I also want to teach folks how to do stuff for themselves, because I think that's what this is all about, is teaching others and learning from others on how to do things. If there is a specific video that you'd like to see, please say something in the comments. Reach out to me. Direct message me on Facebook. Go to Curious Curio Conjurations on Facebook and message me there. I am happy to entertain what you guys want to learn about. Thank you for watching, and you have an excellent day.